two teams lined up, ready to come out for our third fixture of the afternoon. And I was just saying, Paul, that Furia, after the first round of games in the Kings World Cup, when you're talking to people at breakfast or in the corridors, and after the day's completed, everybody's been talking about how impressed they've been by Furia.
Yeah, they were great. I mean, we did the first game, and they just looked like a team that are experts in the football shed. I mean, we're 50-50 there in the vote. I must confess, if Furia don't win this, I will be really surprised. El Negrete, yeah, but Falcão, Marcelino. I mean, look at them. I mean, players like Jefinho, Brazilian, #7 international. Same with Lipao. Lipao was brilliant in the first game. Wembley, really solid. Great name for a footballer as well. Yeah. And João Pedro, the keeper, was also really solid. They are a specialised football seven-a-side team, and they've got that little bit of Brazilian skill and a bit of pace as well. And yeah, Stallions, they got through. They beat Olimpo, but they made hard work of it. They needed a double value goal. Once again, a team maybe just finding their feet at this style of football. So Totti, we know he's not quite as mobile as he used to be, but he's still got that vision. He'll need to use it today.
Yeah, Totti's here, and I was saying as well that Nainggolan, who wasn't here on match day one, he is in the squad. Nainggolan, of course, has had a illustrious career with Belgium, with several teams in Italy.
Once again, if I can read my writing, Roma Cagliari amongst them. In Belgium, he plays for Royal Antwerp. Clung up his boots after winning the Belgian title with Royal Antwerp just a couple of years ago. 36 caps for Belgium.
And a good block there. That's very Italian, isn't it? To celebrate a defensive block like that. You heard the screams.
No, in the one against ones, I mean, a save is almost as good as a goal, isn't it?
It is. It's Leon who's on in defensive duty for them. That's come off the post from Leletti. So they're coming close here, Furia.
We've got presidential penalties in this game. We will see sooner or later.
Leletti again against Leon. Oh, you could see what he was trying there. Well, I think it's fair to say Stallions have held on in that first minute of 1v1. And Nainggolan has come on. Oh, that's a massive deflection off the shot from Antonio Giuliano. He's got to sprint back because there was a long-distance effort from João Pedro.
Well, so far so good for the Stallions. I think they'll be reasonably content with the way things are going, not to fall behind early on. Or any time, really, but...
Yeah, but you feel in the 1v1 against these Brazilians, you're massively exposed, and they've done well to come out of it unscathed.
Just that extra bit of pace, isn't it, that can really cause you problems.
Giuliano. And goes for the shot again. This one over the crossbar.
Insta-keeper, as he is nicknamed. Marcelino, one of the stars.
Here he is, Marcelino, number 10, Leletti. Just see the way they control the ball, so Brazilian futsal. It's that step on the ball and they just roll it out. Gets them that little extra yard on the defender. There was a gap there and behind. Marin. He can't keep it in play, the Romanian.
Thank you so much. That wasn't an under-19 international for Romania, by the way. Vlad.
Oh, Leletti's got some space on in there, but Giuliano with the save. And Marin was struggling there in that one-on-one situation. On comes Jefinho.
who was also very good in their opening game. 6-1 against Olimpo. Chicharito Hernandez team, by the way, Olimpo.
Marcelinho. Pau. That's a lovely turn, and he's fired it into the side netting.
See how hard he hit it with the way it bounced back. Totti about to come on. Along with Rock. Igor plays for Flamengo, football 7.
Marin. Nainggolan, Trombetta can't control. And huge applause for Francesco Totti.
He's got slightly shorter shorts today, which I think probably favours him a bit better. The long shorts below his knee didn't really do him any favours, I think, in the opening game.
Bit of fashion advice there for Totti.
There you go.
Marcelinho, they're just so powerful at shooting. Again, it's that sort of
how many shots have they had so far in this game against the Stallions? You know, the shots that have actually got through to the keeper.
5.
Yeah.
Still no shots from the Stallions. Trombetta. He can't turn away from 2 players.
He's getting his shirt pulled there. Michele Trombetta with a B.
Totti looking for Nainggolan. It's good pace, but good strength as well from Leledi. The referee not awarding the free kick. Nainggolan can bring it out into the Furia half. Totti.
The way Totti just found space there without seeming to look for it once again. I don't think they should be giving him quite as much space. Although, slightly disappointing pass.
You see 2 completely different approaches here. It's a team that's sort of very futsal based, the Brazilians, the movement, the way that they pass the ball around, and then you've got a team of traditional 11-a-side players. You can see by Nainggolan and Totti putting balls over the top. The Brazilians don't lift the ball.
I'm not sure if that's the best policy in this, but I mean, I think we've seen so far that these specialist football 7 futsal players possibly are better adapted to this Kings League.
Definitely, Leledi. This will come to Totti.
He's not going to beat him in a sprint, is he?
Oh. Shielding the ball there. That's what I was saying before about the respect for players. If that was somebody else,
I mean, I think,
Leledi
like
had a reason to complain, because Totti looks almost, a little bit of an elbow into it, but because it's Totti.
I just want to, can I just shake your hand?
Shake the hand, exactly.
Shake your hand, Totti.
There it is again.
That's well cleared, Totti, once again.
11-a-side style ball into the box. Nainggolan.
Vlad.
Marin. Well, worth a shot. They haven't had too many.
No, definitely. Just opens up in front. I think you've got to have a go. Remember, the final 4 of this first ever, this inaugural Kings World Cup, is played on the 8th of June in Monterrey, in the wonderful stadium that's going to be used for the World Cup. Well, first of all, it's going to be used for the Kings World Cup.
Juliano Trombetta holding off the Brazilian defender. There was a ball on there for Spera.
I think he needed the layoff, didn't he? A bit quicker there.
Totti. Spera coming in. He ends up losing possession. Jeffinho. Leledi Always cutting in onto his left foot, and just there as he was going to shoot.
Yeah, he didn't quite get the
it.
didn't quite get the effect he was looking for there, did he?
He just touched it with his right foot as he planted it on the surface, and it just flicked it away. Look, you'll see it here. Boom, boom. Oh,
Does he? I'm not sure if he just makes a complete pigs behind of it. As Totti once again threads that ball through.
Well, they can do that with Trombetta out front. Langolan. Ooh, a slip from Marin, but a strong challenge, heading the ball on the ground.
Yeah, that's not really recommended, actually.
Jeffinho's shot, it's deflected. It'll be a corner kick for Furia.
Okay.
And on comes arguably the greatest futsal player of all time. It's FALCÃO, number 12. A shot at the near post. Giuliano going long to Totti. Totti controls. Totti shoots, and it's just wide.
Just wouldn't sit down for him, would it? Wouldn't.
He was in that goal hanging position.
Wouldn't.
Reclama unas posibles manos de Totti, puede ser, que pida. No he visto nada.
Marcelinho. Jeffinho to Wembley. Wembley, FALCÁO. Let's see what he can come up with here. FALCÁO. Oh.
Peels for handball. No. I think it's his body. Trompeta explains it. Referee gives a corner. No real complaints. Is the referee just going to have a little listen to see if there's anything from the VAR? Yeah, we're all good to go again.
Corner to FALCÁO. Here comes a shot saved by Giuliano. Again, they're looking for the long ball to Totti, but FALCÁO, for anybody not too well accustomed to futsal, it's obviously a very big sport in Spain, maybe not so much in the UK. I highly recommend going on YouTube, just looking up a video of his highlights.
FALCÁO Vieira is, by the way, his surname Vieira, because if you put in FALCÁO, you'll get about 50,000 South American players. Yeah. The all-time top scorer for the Brazil futsal team and the most caps.
Trombetta doing well there. This is Leon. Now Spera. He's gone down there, and I think he's got that one out of Lipão. He's looking for it, Spera.
Just step across him a little bit, doesn't he, there? Yangolan.
Oh, Totti taking it quickly. Well, he obviously hadn't asked for a wall. If you don't ask for the wall, you can take it when you want.
You do always take a bit of a risk, because sometimes referees can be unnecessarily a bit fussy about it, but yeah.
Darasco. FALCÁO.
So the way he just plays that little pass.
Gabriel. Lipão's come over to the left now. FALCÁO, the 1-2. A lovely layoff from Rock. And almost an impossible angle there for FALCÁO.
It's an interesting game, isn't it? They've not really allowed, apart from the start, maybe Furia to really show what they've got.
Well, it's a fascinating style of clash of styles, this, really. I think Stallions are holding out quite well.
A little bit of a push and pull from Rock and Totti.
Gallant looking for the pass. Trombetta does well to get a touch, and João Pedro keeps it in play.
Say Tarasco. It wasn't the greatest of chances, but obviously was hitting it badly.
Ooh, that was a nice turn from Lipao. Gabriel lets it run. Totti is looking for Tarasco.
Just staying, doing a bit of goal hanging is Totti, isn't he?
Gabriel to Wembley.
Which is allowing, to be fair, it's allowing Furia just to get an extra man there in that move. Obviously, Stallions getting everyone else in the box. Totti, the only player in the Furia half at that moment.
Nainggolan, little touch to Trombetta. He holds off Jefinho.
Does well. Rangy striker, I think it's fair to say, Trombetta.
Trombetta unmarked at the far post.
Might have actually gone for that with his head, but opted to.
Yeah, bring it down. I think he didn't have too much time to bring it down there.
You don't have time to bring it down in the area, really, do you? In this style of football, shouldn't. To be honest, you shouldn't have time to bring it down in any football.
Nainggolan. Sped up. Nainggolan.
What? Did he get deflection?
I think he just sliced it.
Oh, no. Sounded to me as if it got a deflection. There you go. Serie A champion with Inter Milan. And Royal Antwerp. This says International, but it was Royal Antwerp. I'm pretty sure about that.
Leliti back on the pitch. Wembley. Gabriel. Leliti. Trombetta, ball just gets stuck under his feet. Leon comes in to clean up. And Nainggolan's got Totti in the box. He'll go alone. The follow-up for Nainggolan. Again, he decided to go solo.
Certainly worth a shot, wasn't it? Great save from João Pedro.
Falcão on the edge of the box. Receives the ball. Look at that challenge from Nainggolan. Trombetta.
Oh, Trombetta does well.
Does he keep it in play? Yes, he does.
Totti,
He finds Totti.
The crowd likes the beat.
Penalty.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, eh? Well, I'm pretty sure we will have another look at that, but does he get the ball there, João Pedro? First of all.
I don't think he got the ball, but I don't know how much. Oh, he does get the ball.
That's my feeling, is he gets the ball. Does he get Totti first? Missed the penalty in the opening game, Totti, by the way, slipped.
Joan. Sí. Joan, tú me dices que sí, ¿no? Hostia,
Certainly what the crowd, the neutrals in the crowd want to see. They want to see a bit of Totti action.
Penal.
But I'm not convinced about that one.
Check complete. Okay, Totti, please. Ball here. Check complete.
The referee saying, can we check the...
Sí, okay. Out, please. Out.
So what's he giving? Okay, he's given the penalty. I was just wondering because there were so many players coming into the box.
Yeah.
Surely we don't get 0 from 2 for Totti, do we?
Well, I'd probably be aware of the fact that he slipped last time, won't he?
Oh, it's saved again, but he scores from the follow-up. Totti, who would have thought he'd missed 2 penalties from 2?
It's Good save from João Pedro, but got a bit lucky.
And that came just as we reached the 18th minute, so we'll get the dice now.
We're willing the date in the moment. It is
Castro. Yeah.
Castro. I want an alien for Christmas. Little Christmas song.
TOTTI, 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 TOTTI. Pronostico 10.
Good
Ooh,
throw,
that's,
a lot of spin.
that's a good spinner. Oh, and the one again.
Bit of an off spinner there, eh? One.
It's the king. It's not just the king. It's the king. So
1v1, no goalkeepers.
as you say, there is an art to it. Well, first of all, you've got to be able to hit the goal from the middle of the pitch, which is beyond me. And you've got to hit it at power. And you've got to make sure it's reasonably high up so your opponent can't get to it. But first of all, you've got to get the ball.
Well, here we go then, last couple of minutes, 1v1. We got it earlier today when Furby scored 3 screamers. Letty's there first, he can take the quick shot. Oh, just over. It was Andrea Benedetti for Stallions. Benedetti taking his time.
You see, if you get it on the ground, it does make it a bit easier to stop.
It wasn't too difficult for Leledi, who'll come off for Marcelinho.
Oh, I think it's probably not good job there that Benedetti didn't get ahead on that, yeah.
I applaud him for actually jumping. I was wondering when they were going to bring on Francesco.
This is when he needs to get the needs to have the bib.
Well, it was getting a little bit crazy there for a moment.
We're going to bring Falcao on in a minute. Not quite sure how much injury time we'll have. I think we might have 3 minutes, eh? 2 or 3 at least.
Yeah, it's been a bit slow here with 2 balls on the pitch for a moment, and Marcelinho going again. Oh, luckily for Benedetti, it wasn't as firm. Now, do they bring on Totti?
But once again, we're seeing if you drill it low, it's much easier to, well, you know, you have an option, you have a chance of saving it. Once again, height on it.
Not sure what they're attempting to do. Totti waiting to come on, but he was
I think
telling Benedetti to shoot. Benedetti doesn't know what's going on either.
Totti saying, I don't want my head knocking off.
Another shot from Marcelinho, which isn't great.
It's definitely worth it if the player's out, if the other player's out of the ground. Just the 1 minute, I thought we'd have had a bit more. If the player's out of the ground, it's definitely worth having a go.
Going for some curl, Marcelinho.
And you know, this is just showing, I think, how good Furby was in the last match. Got seconds to play.
The crowd want Totti on. Oh!
But they've faffed around, haven't they?
Referee, don't be a spoil sport.
You can't faff, and they faffed. And I think the mistake was basically that they didn't have Totti with the bib at the start.
Yeah, but then they had multiple chances to get him on.
Yeah.
Why don't you use Totti, who's one of the greatest strikers of the ball of all time?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? I think it's a question that they're asking themselves.
There's another thing about Furia. If they lose this game, they go into the last chance.
Yeah. Ooh.
That is, that's not nice for anybody.
I'll tell you, I'm not sure what we'd have to check, but I don't think it'd be them. But yeah, there's few. Well, it just shows the quality of this.
Que me pidió que Totti firmara este botín, pero yo quiero que ustedes sepan la historia, porque han perseguido a Totti por muchos lugares del mundo. Cuéntanos un poco la historia de por qué son tan fans de Totti.
Pues él tenía 3 años y estaba jugando en la azotea, se cayó del primer piso, se lastimó la cabeza, estuvo un tiempo en cama.
I can't really hear what she's
y de ahí
saying.
empezó a ver el fútbol, ¿no? Pero
I think it's somewhere along the lines of, yeah, well, I like Totti as well.
Sus vacaciones ya no eran para la playa, eran a Italia, a Roma, a esto, a
Italy, I think is what she's saying.
Para poder buscar a Totti.
I think those are her family members with the Roma shirts on.
We went to Rome to watch them.
Pues sí, estoy emocionadísima.
I'm very, very emotional watching him.
Saluda a Totti.
Totti, France, le mando un saludo al capitano. Siempre ha sido mi
try and sign those
los 10
afterwards.
años, ya lo dijo mi mamá.
Ya encontraron a Totti
there are a lot of
aquí
people
en la Kings
whose
World Cup.
team in
Recuerden que el
Italy
siguiente partido vamos a
is
tener
Roma
a
just
Maluma,
because of
entonces
Totti.
para que no se lo pierdan.
Oh yeah.
I think I can say I'm one of those.
And also because they're not Lazio, let's be honest. Not a big fan of Lazio. Sorry. So whatever happens, both of these teams will have another match because they both won their opening game.
Oh no. The box is stuck again.
Oh, there he goes.
There we go.
Just added to the drama.
It's all part of the plan, guys, don't worry.
So we've both got still got 2 president penalties and 2 Spotify secret cards to play.
Oh, that's a late challenge from Leon on Jeffinho.
Catching him from behind.
Oh, again they go for the quick free kick.
Bounced up, got Totti in the nose. I think he was very impressed by that.
That was a powerful block. Leledi skips past Nangolan.
Yeah, they're doing a good catch it. Well, they're doing a pretty good job though, aren't they?
Very difficult to stop Leledi. Oh, he's played it out of play there. What have we got here? President penalty for Furia.
The president penalty for Furia, I think, is Falcao taking a shootout, by the way.
Okay.
I think, if I look at if the WhatsApp we got from our editorial team is to be believed, and I think we can believe them.
Although it does look like ESTAGIÁRIO is coming down. Maybe in a late change of plans there.
No tiene que estar encima del balón. Un paso. Si el otro quiere chutar, yo estoy bien, un paso. No encima. Okay. This is the difference. Okay? Please.
Blair's going to take one as well.
Sí. Vale. Y el suyo también. Esperamos en medio campo, ¿vale? Primero, chuta y luego chuta y saque de puerta allí. ¿Ok? Vale.
It feels like a very long
Yeah.
walk up from the top tier down to the pitch.
You got to go on the top down there. There's blur coming down from one side.
So it's O Estagiario, the Brazilian streamer and president of Furia. Oh, it's well saved.
Brilliant
onto the
save.
post by Giuliano.
Brilliant save there, have to be said. I'm going to give all the merit there to the keeper.
It was a good penalty.
Such a long way across. Are we checking to see if he was on his line? Or off his line?
Portero se adelanta. Okay, it's okay, check complete.
Yep, he
Okay,
was.
check complete.
It's
Check
good.
complete.
Great
Check
penalty.
complete. Okay.
I mean, well, really, really, really well saved.
Well struck, down low, into the corner.
No. Penalty
What a good
president.
save from
Here.
Giuliano.
Penalty president here. Okay,
So,
this.
Great chance here for the Stallions to go 2-0 up.
See, come on. Let's go. Thanks. Thank you.
I think we've got one more action before. Before Blur takes it. Oh no, there we go. There he is. So could they go 2-0 up, it really, really, really could happen.
Oh, Blur smashes it over the crossbar. Both presidential penalties missed.
So as we were waiting for power. He's quite smart there, João Pedro, isn't he, though, because he stands up. I think he reckons that he's going to try and send it down the centre, pretty central.
Rock, oh, that's a penalty, yeah. That is a clear penalty on Leletti, who's an absolute headache.
Yeah, just sticks out the foot, catches him on his left foot, doesn't he, there? I think it's...
That's a striker coming back and
Trompeta,
making a
showing us
challenge.
what that old saying about strikers' challenges.
Paramos tiempo. Sí. Checking all the actions, checking,
He's
okay?
not even moving,
All
is
the
he,
actions.
Leletti? She used to work a bit of magic with her bottle of water again.
It's checking.
And we check
No
out, the only
problem.
question
It's checking.
is the foul inside or outside?
Checking. No problem.
Totti's saying it's outside, but of course he is.
No problem.
Magic water. Look at that. From prone and unmoving to, well, what? Nah, I think it's in.
That's a mile inside.
Catching with studs down the side as well, that will have hurt.
It's checking. No problem. It's checking. Keep calm. It's checking. No problem. I check my decision. No problem.
It's just like the boss, isn't he? You know, I'm Totti, I'm the boss, you know, I'm saying it's outside, you know. You're all right. Whatever you say,
He must know
Francesco.
we've
Whatever
got-
you say,
we've
Francesco.
got cameras showing us where the challenge and where the contact was made. Although the fact that they're taking so long, maybe there's another angle that suggests something.
It looks in from what we've seen.
Yeah, from that angle, it looks a very long way in.
Está parado. Stop.
No, that's miles inside. If we're looking at the same thing, the foot on the left, the challenge on his left foot, that's inside.
Oh, he's having a look.
Wow.
No penalty. I'm checking. Vale, salva. Okay.
I mean, how can you even debate whether that's inside or not? Because we're not debating whether it's a foul, are we?
Well, that's maybe what they're looking at.
Okay.
Maybe they're seeing if there's actually contact.
No contact.
I mean, I think he just catches him with his studs across the side, yeah.
His ankle turns.
Vale. No contact. No contact.
Oh, no contact.
No contact. I changed my
that what
decision.
you're saying?
Complete.
You're saying no
I
contact,
changed my
you're changing his decision.
No foul.
Wow.
Whoa. This is going to cause a little bit of controversy.
What do you reckon? I mean, I must confess, I think there's a bit of contact.
I think there was a little bit, yeah. Initially live, it looked like it was contact.
Even looking at it really slow, it's hard to say. Well, we bow to the VAR.
Mangolan was looking to flick it onto Trombita.
I think they checked both things. think they checked to see if it was in or whether there was contact as well, because, I mean, all the Italians were saying, oh, it's outside the area.
Li Bao. Is there a shot on for Li Bao? No, there's a flick over the top for Jefinho, who goes down again. Claims coming from the Brazilian camp.
We're all right at the other side of the pitch, obviously. I see less in that. Sorry, that was a sort of a noise like a sheep, but that's no. Oh, he's recovered again.
He's looking to surprise him as the throw is taken quickly. Wembley.
I'm sorry, that's such a good one. It's just great.
Jefinho.
Li Bao penalised there, he can't believe it. Yeah, they're quite happy. They're doing a very Italian job, aren't they, the Stallions here? Not a massive amount there either.
Rock. Finish.
Still tickets on sale for the remaining matches here. Obviously, we've got 6 games tomorrow, 6 games on Friday, 8 in the last chance on Sunday. And then we got big knockout games. 4 on Tuesday, 4 on Wednesday, 4 on Thursday. And then we fly to Monterrey.
I know you're looking forward to the Sunday.
Whoa.
The 8 games, the marathon.
I'm looking forward to it immensely.
Well, where are we now? 24 minutes into it.
Been a little bit stop-start with the president penalty, the VAR check.
All these stoppages that the Italians are just the masters, aren't they, of slowing things down. I hate to go into stereotypes, but they do it so well.
But you can't really... They are quite tight on time wasting, but they're not allowing Furia really the space. When they're so dangerous is when they get the chance to run at you, to dribble, to beat your rival, and there is the equaliser.
Yeah. That's exactly what they're capable of. It's the movement, the passing, almost walking it into the goal.
Came from nowhere, that, didn't it, as well? Just got past the man. Low cross.
And Jefinho with the finish.
Game on, as the saying goes.
I think it's clear Totti's come here to play. He's not subbed himself off here.
No. Well, he's not officially the coach. Luca Didi is the coach, but yeah, off you come. Totti, come on. I'm having you off. And at the end of the day, the people have come to see Totti, haven't they?
That's what he'll be saying. Marcelinho.
Ooh, just clings onto it.
Saw that one late, so good goalkeeping there from Antonio Giuliano. Valtolini. It's a good challenge from Falcao.
Yep.
And look at them play it out from the back. Jeffinho. Lipao. Marcelinho moving it from side to side, looking for the gap in this Stallions defense. Oh, the 1-2 for Rock.
Oh, he did everything, and penalty.
Oh, it's Trombetta again. They need to get him up front. He's giving away penalties.
There's a bit of arm around him. Is there enough to just put him off balance? I don't think you'd overturn that. I don't think you'd overturn that, would you?
Well, you'd be brave to overturn 2 penalties, which haven't been clear. It's not black or white. The previous one
but the thing is,
wasn't
it's not a clear. You wouldn't say it was a goal. I don't think the last one was that clear, but that's for me, it's not a clear mistake.
Sí. Okay.
I'm always going to have another look at it.
Saya,
Once again, there is a wee bit
no
of there's a little bit of holding. Once again, is it enough to have brought him down? But the fact that you're going to see contact, surely.
But I don't think it's clear. You know when you get called over by VAR, usually it's because it's a very clear mistake. It's what the referee saw.
Certainly debatable, but it's not really clear.
Él está agarrando aquí atrás también.
Yeah, he's holding.
Yeah, he's got a little hand on him, hasn't he, on his arm. I think this. Once again, is it enough to pull Trombetta over?
I think the same, Salva. Thank you.
Maybe or maybe not, but there's contact there, isn't it?
Okay.
And
no
I think he's got to give that.
No, saque la puerta.
Oh.
Wow, what was it?
No penalty. Whoa. There's going to be a lot to be said about this game. Oh, okay, it is penalty.
He has given it,
okay. Well, surprising they were quite calm. It looked like he said no.
Yeah, it was rather confusing signal.
Oh, it is no penalty.
Yeah, I mean, it's
right. So it did look like. Yeah.
I feel less guilty about being confused now because the Brazilians were confused too. But not very clear signalling there from the referee. I think it's fair to say. The thing is, but when you do your little TV square, that tends to mean you've changed your mind.
Yeah.
Third time lucky, maybe.
Rock, he's got Lipao to the left. Lipao saved by Giuliano. Cleared by Marin. Marcelinho.
And Lipao again.
He's got Marcelinho on the edge of the box.
Everyone but Totti crammed into that penalty area.
He's coming off now, Totti, for Nainggolan.
So making sure they have one star player on the pitch. Got 2 with Trombetta.
Falcao. Out to Wembley. Lipao. Falcao.
Once again, the block.
There's a sprint on now, Nainggolan. They did an intelligent 2-on-1 there with Andrea Tarasco.
Ooh, Spotify secret card. But it was about the way apparently Spotify playlist of music for the Kings World Cup. I don't think he'll have much clash on it though.
Lipao.
Just look at the stats there for the passes. Twice as many passes nearly for Furia than Stallions.
Second card, Stallions.
We are seeing Catonaccio again. What is the secret card?
Suspension for Stallions.
Oh, they've got quite a few to pick from, so let's see.
But I think it just gives yourself a bit of a breather, don't you, as a player less.
11, número 11,
Don't have to
11.
sit covers quite as many spaces.
11.
I suppose if I was the player who was sanctioned, part of me would be really annoyed. But part of me would thinking, yeah,
I'd be chuffed.
because they think, yeah, I'm really good.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah.
And back underway. Just 10 minutes left. Low goal scoring game.
Which is perhaps not what we're expecting. I think we were expecting a few more goals scored by Furia, but Stallions have done a good tactical job.
Yeah.
Of course, the way things stand, if we got to 38 minutes, then, and it was still even, it would be golden goal. Obviously, Furia have still got a secret card left. Hostia. Knew someone had hit our table sooner or later. And it would happen to be the big, strong...
Yeah, the biggest players on the
big,
pitch.
strong, heavy lad.
That must have hurt him, though.
Yeah, me. I don't tell
Okay.
my bloody name.
Double goal for Furia, secret card.
Well, meanwhile...
We knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
Oh, there's a ×2 goal for Furia.
Once again, no guarantee. Would you? Once again, look. I suppose they've played it a bit late. They haven't got. They were not going to have all that time. But well, I suppose you've got to play. I maybe would have waited a minute or two, rather than doing it with 6 players on the pitch.
They're still the team in possession, though, despite having 6 players on the pitch. Marcelinho. Jeffinho. Now Wembley. Marcelinho appearing on the right. He was on the left a minute ago.
Just pressing a bit higher now, aren't they? Look, Stallions. They know they've got a player less. Furia, so Stallions just upping the line of pressure a wee bit.
It's amazing how good they are on the ball, that they've still got possession with 1 player less on the pitch. And there'll be a throw for Stallions. Finally, they can get on the ball. Oh, well done by Speda to keep it in play.
Yeah. Wow, that was a...
He's done a couple of those.
I was going to say that looked like a pretty clear push, but maybe went down a bit easy.
Now Marin. Speda, the extra man at the far post.
Whoa. So time ticking down on that double value goal and, of course, of the suspension or the sanction.
Good defending by Leon. Still a minute and a half with 6 players on the pitch for Furia. Marcelinho to Rock. Turns.
And I think it was going wide anyhow.
Speda.
A rare shot, but just wide.
Yeah, I think he run out of ideas there, Speda.
I mean, they've got a minute and 32 Furia with the extra goal. They've got to try and have a couple of shots on goal. Because I do think if it was 3-1, would be difficult for Stallions to, you know, they're holding on really well, but they don't look like they're going to score, do they?
No.
At the moment. Now as well, used his body really well there.
Strength, FALCÁO. Leon to bring it out. Now Stallions, they can finally see a bit of the ball. Nainggolan. Oh, he gets the shot away. Doesn't need much, Nainggolan, to
No.
execute a shot. Someone who hasn't played today for Stallions is Zaguinho, number 11, who looked very good in the first game.
He was on for a bit early in the first, but then he... Well, who knows, maybe he's got a little bit of a muscle problem. Maybe he's got a bit of... It wouldn't be the only player who's been, how can we say... Maybe shouldn't have drunk the tap water. That's a bit of Montezuma's revenge.
Marcelinho.
Whoa, my important, vital save there, because there were just 4 seconds left on the clock there, so none of the secret cards have really had any effect.
Falcao is back on Leledi, and that's what he can do.
We are getting to the moment where we might well go to golden goal.
That's a good, powerful run from Trombetta. He's at the far post. They were looking for Trombetta. Didn't find him, though. Falcao. Jeffinho. Oh, the 1-2 off
what
the
a
chest.
challenge.
Lipao! Saved by Giuliano.
Great defending. I mean, this is, you know, what happens when we get to the man of the MVP. You don't often get defenders picked out, but I think, you know, you could pick a couple of Stallions defenders and make a good case for them being MVP.
Falcao. Oh, that's intercepted. Leon, he's got space to run now. He's got the legs over Falcao, and he smashes it high and wide.
So he might be one of my candidates, Leon. I think he's played really, really well in defence. I'm sure a lot of people just vote Totti because it's Totti. But I think Leon, and possibly as well Trombetta, who's been a real handful. He has made a massive effort.
Wembley. Can they hold out? If they can, it really would be a remarkable defensive display from Stallions.
Smacks against the defender there. Just 15 seconds left before we go to golden goal. So they go 38 minutes. I must confess, I really didn't think Stallions had dig in there for the...
That 4-minute suspension was probably one of the best cards they could have got.
Definitely. So now it's a golden goal. I think you'd probably want Totti on now, wouldn't you? Just so he can...
He's had a breather as well.
Yeah, had a breather. Turn and shoot from distance. So golden goal is either resolved in the next 2 minutes plus injury time, or we go to another shootout.
Oh, he's won it, but he's given it to Lipao.
It's always the risk, isn't it? If you're not supported.
That's what he was saying. He needed a bit more support from his teammates.
There are your options for your defenders. Or your MVP.
Totti won MVP on the first day. Oh, saved by Giuliano. Thing is, if Totti ends up being the MVP and he grabs the 50 grand, you really would feel for the other players. I'm sure he'd maybe share
he'd spread the happiness about.
Oh, there's a chance here for Nainggolan. Gets there before Wembley. Oh, if he could have played it to Darasco. Well played by Darasco.
Giuliano, I think they put Viviano, I think they mean Giuliano, has been very good as well, the keeper for Stallions. Where are we? What's happened? Where's the ball? That's a throw-in, is it?
Given back by Rock to Giuliano. Lipao.
Yeah, just gets him with the back. So it's all going to depend on injury time. Once again, we've had 2 VAR checks. One of them took a long time, so I think we're looking at 3 minutes minimum, probably, possibly even 4.
Lipao.
Oh, space.
Jeffinho.
Oh,
how he flicked it up for the volley.
That little first touch was just took it a tiny fraction high, and he couldn't keep it down. 3 minutes we've got of injury time.
Benedetto, it's a loose touch. Leon's got to come across. Leletti was looking for the contact.
Yeah, he's let those go, hasn't he, most games? Both ways, most times, the referee, both ways.
Benedetto with a clearance, all that light. Leletti.
Lipao. All the Italians in, or just on the edge of the box.
Lipao. No, that didn't touch anyone.
All asking for a corner, but from where we were, it didn't look as if it was.
Trombetta is the target man. He can't get on the end of that ball from Giuliano.
So start again for Furia.
Minute and a half. I think they'll be pretty devastated if they have to play this out on shootout.
61% of the ball for Furia.
Jeffinho! They finally scored the goal they were looking for. The golden goal from Jeffinho, which sends Furia.
The best way to win and the worst way to lose, I think, because you just don't have the chance to get back into it. I just don't think that Giuliano saw the ball through the, which is what we're saying, they've blocked everything, but if it gets through, the keeper doesn't see it. And there, on the golden goal, Furia. Perhaps I'd say fairly.
Well, it's saying the shootout was probably going to be celebrated by Stallions and...
Ooh, yeah, indeed, before we go any further, after this match, we're going to get a... And I think this is where translation doesn't always really work. A bomb announcement comes about the Monterrey finals. I think what we mean to say is we're going to have un bombazo, a massive piece of news about the Monterrey finals. In fact, there is Gerard Piqué, while the Furia players are celebrating, taking the microphone onto the pitch. Is it that it's sold out? Could that be?
It's going to be something more than that, surely.
I don't know. Anyhow, so we're going to hear from Gerard Piqué in a moment. With a big piece of news about our finals in Monterrey, as we say, on the 8th of June.
Muito feliz de avançar para a próxima fase, mas graças a esses moleques aqui, ó, que merecem tudo do bom e do melhor. Que bom que a gente conseguiu. E a Fúria está avançando. Jeffinho, o jogo é seu. Você merece todos os créditos. Obrigado. Vou dar a glória ao Senhor. Queria mandar um abraço para todos os brasileiros aí, torcedores da Fúria. minha família.
I'm really happy. This is just madness. We're into the next round.
E seguimos.